going on, everybody? It's your boy Corbin, the Serpent Tongue Skipwith, and I'm here with special guest.
Hi, my name is Daniel Fawazi. I'm from Brazil. I play in a doom metal band from here called The Cross, and that's it. Let's go. Nice to
Nice.
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. All right. So I want to start from the beginning. Where did you grow up, and how was the music scene back when you were growing up?
So I'm from a small city here from Brazil. We have, of course, the country. Then we have the states. We have 27 states here, and I'm from a state called Bahia. I grown up in a city called Santo Antonio, and we have basically no scene there. We have no scene of metal. It's like, I don't know, 20 people from the city that likes something like this. It's a really small city. Then I got to the college. I come to Salvador, the capital of the state. And here we have a large scene, a really large scene. We have so many bands from thrash metal, death metal, punk, hardcore, doom metal, everything we have here. And it's a really nice scene too. And I think that's it. I now work for the government. I I finished my college of law. I don't know how you call it, the lawyer. That's that is my formation here in Brazil, and that's it. That is me.
Is it so? So it's not that. So is it hard to for music from other countries to get into Brazil? Like radio or CD. Is it hard to find music?
No, not that hard if you go to the right places.
Yep.
It's not like you got to any large store, you find everything. No, that's not like this. There are some specific stores that you can find something. It's not everywhere, but you can find if you go to the right places.
Yeah. Um. So which artist inspires you to become a musician? Which band or artist?
Only one?
Yep.
Only one? Really? I have to say Iron Maiden. It's my top tier.
Yep.
If I have to say more bands, it's like, I don't know, 30 bands, 40, so many like this too.
Ah, nice, nice.
There are many bands, many bands.
Yep. Okay, so when did you first decide, like at what age did you go, yep, I want to be a musician as a job?
Uh, as a job, oh, it was not many time ago because I think right before I enjoyed the cross, my band, I didn't play as a professional musician. I played because I like. I started to study, don't know how you say, guitar, not the electric one, guitar, acoustic guitar at 6. And then I started electric guitar at 9. And I always play by myself, not by some bands with friends, things like this. But professional, it's when I enjoyed the cross, when I joined the cross.
And so what year did you meet the cross?
2019.
Yep.
May 2019.
Yep. Were
3 years
you,
ago.
yeah, were you familiar with their 90s stuff? So you're obviously familiar with the 90s stuff before.
From our band?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always was a fan from the cross. It's one of the big bands from our city, our scene. And here we have like 3 or 4 bands. I don't know if you know any one of them. It's Headhunter, Mystifier, it's a black metal one, and Malefactor. These are the 4 big bands from here that plays, I don't know, everywhere. Many people from Brazil know them. And the Cross always was one of the big bands from here. And I always listen to their material, and that's it. I was a fan, from a fan to a member. It's this kind of history.
You know, your story kind of reminds me of I'm not sure if you're a fan of this band, but reminds me of the story of Black Flag, Henry Rollins.
Black
He was a
Flag.
fan of the band, and then he became the lead singer, the new lead singer. Very
The,
similar story.
this story repeats a lot. We have like that film Rockstar that tells the exactly this story. The guy was on a front row of the show, and then he became the singer of the band. And it's a history that repeats a lot with many people.
Yeah. I actually read, when I was doing my research, I read that apparently the Cross was the first ever doom metal band in Brazil.
Yeah, not from Brazil, from South America. It's the
Yeah.
first metal band, doom metal band. And Eduardo, our singer, he has now 56 years old. He's our grandpa in the band. He started the band many time ago, in early in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his references from the band, it's like Black Sabbath, Trouble, Candlemass, all these bands with slow and heavy sound.
Yeah. Yeah. So you started the band then with the EP Still Falling. Was that when you joined the band?
Yeah, Still Falling. I didn't record it Still Falling because it was released in January. I joined the band in May in 2019. So Still Falling was only when recorded with one guitar player. I wasn't in the band. The band has one guitar player at the time. And then my first release with the Cross was the song for the November's Doom tribute called Within My Flesh. We have the song on RP from 21.
Yeah.
And it was released in 19, right before I get into the band. It was my first release with the band, my first recording with the band.
So tell me, how did you, so I'm trying to understand, like, was there like flyers around, like saying they want a new guitarist? Like, how did you get into the band?
Oh, I have a friend from that band called Malefactor from here too. They played everywhere. They played in Wacken, in Germany too. So these four bands I told you, really the big four from here. And then this guitar player called Jaffe. He's a big friend from Eduardo, our singer. And then we talked a lot for many time. He knows that I always play for me. I had a channel on YouTube that I post so many covers from many bands, playing many songs. And then he talked to Eduardo and said, "Oh, I have a friend here that you can test. You can test him. You can see if he can stay on the band. He can join the band." And he said, "Okay." I got to the studio with a guitar. He asked me to get only one song to play with them. And then I already knew all the eight from the album. And I played the whole set with them. And then he looked at me and, "Okay, you're in." No problem. Was like this because I really was a big fan from the band. I knew all the songs and was no problem for me.
Wow, that's really cool. So I want to ask you, because like I want to go back to 2017, obviously before you joined the band.
Okay.
How much of an impact did the album The Cross have on you? Hearing new music from the band, 20 years later? I think 20 years. How big of an impact was that album for you as a fan?
You say in the 2017 stuff?
Yeah,
the album. Bro, I really don't know how to explain because I really like a lot doom metal. The first time I heard it was I didn't knew that was a The Cross song because the song played on the, I don't know how to say, it was on YouTube and then passed to another video. You don't know what to play, what is playing. It's random. Okay, it was in a random list, and then the YouTube played the song "The Last Prayer." For me, it's the best song in the 2017 album, and I didn't know it was The Cross because I was listening. What? Then when I saw it, it's like a band from my city, from my home. Yeah, what is this? And then I bought the physical album from them too. I got to many shows because the band started in the 90s and then they broke up in 97 because Eduardo had some problems with the members. He had some personal problems, and then the band broke up in 97, and then they only came back in 2015. It was almost 20 years of the stop of the band, and then in 2015 they released the EP Flames Through Priests, and then the first full length, just like 30 years after the start. They start in 19, and then 2017 they released the first full length. It's like many time after, and that's it. When I heard that album the first time, I went crazy listening to that. It's something really special for me.
Yeah, it is a great album, that's for sure. Okay, so fast forwarding now. So the live album, Live Endless Fall, you would have been on that.
Yeah. I'm on the cover. I'm the guy with the hair. I'm on the cover too.
Oh yeah. So what can you tell the viewers watching this? What can you tell us about that live album? Anything in particular?
Anything what? Sorry?
Sorry, anything specific you can tell about that live album?
First of all, it was not in our schedule. I don't know how to say schedule or planning.
Oh yeah, your schedule.
Schedule, okay. Yeah. It was not in our schedule to release this album. We didn't knew that we had no idea when we was in that show. We played that show on right before the pandemic, right before the start of 2020, and then we played that song, and we didn't knew that was recorded. We really didn't know that all shows were recorded. Then we got the files from the audio files right before we got right after we have the DVD. We got to the all audio files, MP3, and then we listened to that, and Edu said, okay, let's release it as a live album. The quality is so good, and let's go. We have a material here, and we have all the stuff ready. Let's just release. That was this is the story of this Live in this Fall. We have the DVD on YouTube too. We have everything from this. And wow. It really was a great idea because when we stopped to listen, we I don't know. It's really a great quality. It's a great show. Then it was a really good idea to release it as a live album.
Yeah. How did COVID-19 impact the band very hard?
Sorry?
Did COVID-19 did the COVID-19 virus impact the band at all?
Oh, okay, the coronavirus. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to explain, but it was a good thing, not because of the virus, but because in the pandemic was the time that we worked more than any other time. Just give me a minute. My dog is here. Okay, the door is open now. Because from 2020 to now, we released the November is Doom tribute, the My Dying Bride tribute, the Live Endless Fall, the EP Reverence, the Eternal Icons, and release one clip, Sonnenstein Castle. It's a song from the new album, X2. that will be released on May 27th. So we're working five materials, five stuff in the middle of the pandemic. And it's like, I think no other band did something like this. We worked a lot. Everyone in your place, everyone in your house, we worked a lot on this time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's good, nice and productive.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, so is there anything you can tell us or tell the viewers about the new album coming out?
I don't know. I really don't know where to start because we have so many guests on this album, like Aaron Stainthorpe from My Dying Bride.
Wow.
He sings in a song called Walls of the Forgotten, the title song. And this lyric was reading from me too. And we have Ashraf Ludi, is a guy from Morocco and Canada. He plays in a band called Aeternum. It's a death metal band with so many, I don't know, it's a folk death metal band with all that Arabian stuff. It's a really good band too. Then we have two guys from Malta, Leo Stivala and Albert Bell. Albert recorded all bass lines from the band, from this album, and Leo Stivala recorded vocal from a song too. And it's like we have Aaron on our CD.
Yeah.
I always was a fan from My Dying Bride too, and have the guy singing a song that we worked on. It's really special from us. And this album we worked a lot on this album. It's really the best work we did since all works from the brand is the great one, the best one. And I'm really excited for this this release. Only 1 month left, so and one more news. I don't know.
End of the Cross for so many years. For you to be on part 2, it must make you feel so happy.
Yeah.
Cross part 2, and you're the guitarist. Like, how does that feel?
Man, it's only happiness. I think it's the only word that can describe it, because I'm playing what I like with a band that I really like from many years. And that's it. Happiness, satisfaction. There are some things that describe what I'm feeling now.
Yeah, fair enough. So apart from this new album coming out, obviously next month, what does the future look like for you and your band?
So we are planning some shows here in Brazil, here in Salvador, and other cities from our state. And we are planning some shows from out of the stage too, like Belo Horizonte. It's the place where born Sepultura. We're playing some shows from, because Brazil is a really large state, a really large country, and from a state to another state, it's like I don't know, in Europe from Portugal to France, the distance is so distant, some city to other cities. So we're planning a tour here in Brazil this year, and we're planning a European tour for next year too, on Malta Doom, with the guys Les Stila and Leo. They give me so much support to us, and I think it will happen. I really think it will happen. Then we have Peebles too, with all the support from their label, Pitch Black. We have to thank him a lot of this opportunity, and the opportunity to be here with you too. If it wasn't from him, I probably not talking to you now. That's it. We only expect good things from this, and let's go. Dumont, as we say.
Yeah. No, when because I was emailed, because I get regular emails about new bands to interview and review, and when I saw The Cross, it sparked my interest. I read the biography, and I was like, this is like a good band. And then I emailed back the guy, and I said, oh, can I set up an interview? And then he said straight away, oh, how about tomorrow? This was yesterday. How about tomorrow?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. I'm down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He texted me yesterday too, and I said, okay, let's go. No problem.
Nice and fast. Um,
Yeah. No, fast only this. In Doom, we have to play slowly.
yeah. Nice. All right. So to end this interview off, I just have one more question for you.
Okay.
One more question, and I asked this to every artist and band I interview.
Okay, no problem.
So, in your opinion, what is the most overrated and underrated album of all time?
Only on metal?
It can be any genre.
I really don't know. It's a really difficult question. Overrated? Okay, Black Album from Metallica.
Everyone has given me that. Most bands have answered with that.
Black Album too?
Yep.
I think it's really overrated. It's really overrated. The songs are not like the best ones, so they had a really commercial, I don't know how to say it. It's commercial.
Yeah.
A really commercial change to the mainstream on that album, and it was like the start of the the first 4 ones. It's the best phase for Metallica, and the Black is the overrated for me. And the underrated, I can say the Blaze Bayley albums from Iron Maiden. The two Blaze Bayley, the Virtual 11 and the X Factor. I really like the work that Blaze Bayley did on Iron Maiden, and I really don't know why he have so many haters.
Yeah.
I really don't know. The two albums from here, the biggest underrated albums in metal for me. Okay, many people will say, no, these albums are really bad. And okay, Blaze didn't sing well, the albums are bad. For me, not. There are really underrated albums. The two from Iron Maiden, X Factor and Virtual 11.
Nice, good choice. I find it funny how you said Black by Metallica because like it's the most common answer, which I find funny. All right, cool. So yeah, that was my time for today. Thank you so much for having me with you.
Okay, I thank you too. It's a pleasure to be here. Nice to meet you. And
nice
enjoy you. A good day, because
I
think it's
10 a.m. for you. I'll be talking to you later.
Yeah, here like 9 p.m.
9:36 now.
Yeah, a.m. Here 8:46 p.m.
Oh wow, very different. Well, I'll send you, once I finish it, I'll send you the link on Facebook, and yeah.
Okay, thank you a lot.
All right, thank you very much.
And a pleasure to meet you.
You too. Have a good day.
Nice.